What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, my name is AkeemHaynes. I'm a two-time Olympic bronze medalist, author, motivational speaker, and sports commentator. On my channel, we talk boxing, MMA, track and field, and of course, motivation and encouraging content. If this is something that you enjoy, then I hope that you subscribe to the channel. Now, let's get into the video. Arnold Barboza Jr. versus Danielito Zorrilla, the post-fight recap. This fight just happened. What did we think of this fight? I thought the first round, right, both men were feeling each other out, not a lot of action happening. You could see they were just getting a feel for how they were both going to respond, how they were going to react. I didn't expect this fight to really turn up until the middle rounds, right? But in the second round, we started to see both of them open up a little bit more. Zorrilla countered in this fight very well. Right? Every time Barboza made a mistake or overcommitted, Zorrilla would counter him with the right hand or a jab or an uppercut, use his feints to set up the right hand. I noticed early in the early stages of this fight, Barboza, anytime that he was pulling back from the outside, right, to land a shot, Zorrilla would step forward and counter him, right? So that was an adjustment that I saw Barboza make throughout the later rounds in this fight. But you could see in the fourth round that Barboza stunned Zorrilla with an uppercut. He picked up the volume in the fourth, and you could see that he was trying to get him out of there. Right? You could see that he was starting to make some adjustments. You could see that he was starting to find the rhythm and the cadence and the flow of Zorrilla. And that's when I felt like he started to let his hands go a lot more and the volume started to turn up and he started to outwork Zorrilla every single round. Now, he was throwing a lot of shots. All of his shots didn't hit Zorrilla clean flush. It didn't all get through. But when you're throwing 6, 7 shots at a time, right, 3 or 4 of those are going to get through. And I thought Barboza's work rate really picked up in the middle rounds, and he kind of just stayed it there for the rest of the fight. And you could see, right, from the middle rounds going into the later rounds, that Barboza just started to break Zorrilla down, right? And I felt like Zorrilla stopped trying to box and started to just be more dependent on that knockout, trying to land that one shot that would end the show. I didn't think he set up anything very well during the later rounds. I felt like he just said, you know what? I feel like I'm losing on the cards. I'm not winning this fight. I'm just going to have to get lucky here and try to land one shot. But I felt like he stopped boxing to me. Now, with that being said, going into the 10th round, I thought Barboza was going to fight from a distance, right? You know, just going to get the win. I thought he was going to use the jab as he's been using, you know, the 1, 2, 3 combination that he was putting together. I thought he was kind of just going to coast. But then he engaged with Zorrilla the last 2 minutes, and that was very exciting because it could have went either way. Zorrilla caught him in the corner and clipped him with a shot, and you could see Barboza's legs were starting to wobbly. I'm thinking to myself, man, what are you doing? Why are you taking that type of risk when you have this fight in the bag, right? Like, look, you don't got to listen to what the people are saying. You don't got to listen. Maybe he was hearing noises here and there and he was at home. He was trying to put on a show. But I'm thinking to myself, man, you are dominating this fight right now. Why would you go and mix it up with someone who is dangerous and a puncher like Zorrilla who can close the show at any given moment? And he did take some shots from Zorrilla. I didn't know Barboza had a chin like that because he took a clean flush shot. I was like, oh, he's going down. But then he weathered the storm and he fired back. Credit to him for that. But that last round was a big gamble and it almost didn't pay off for him. But all in all, I thought this was a good fight. I enjoyed the fight. It was a good fight for the both of them. And to me, I think both of these fighters' stock went up, right? Barboza's went up a little bit more, but I thought Zorrilla still fought a good fight. This was a good opponent. This was just the case that in this fight, he got convincingly outboxed and outworked by Arnold Barboza Jr. But what are your thoughts on this fight? How did you have it going? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Also, who would you like to see Arnold Barboza fight next? They were talking about the interviews and he was turning down some fights against Zepeda. I know he clearly wants to fight Teofimo Lopez, but we'll see what happens there. But I like that Zepeda fight. That may be a good fight down the road. Let me know, who do you think Barboza should step in the ring with next, as well as Zorrilla? Who do you think he should fight next? Let me know in the comment section below. If you'd like to support the channel, there are a couple ways that you can do so. You can like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. If you would like to support the channel by way of donation, you can find options in the description below. Also, my Cash App handle will be right here on screen. Any amount goes towards the growth of this channel and will be greatly appreciated. We are almost at 1,000 subscribers on the channel. Much respect and love to all of you. I appreciate your support. If you've been watching the video this long, then do me a favor and subscribe to the channel, and we'll definitely see you next time.